Hello, hello, I'm back. And we are back today with, looks like Virgo, because we got up to Leo yesterday. Oh, just got deja vu. And we got up to Leo yesterday, so now, where's my Virgos at? We are going to go through the Virgo reading like a boss. And lots of good energy today. Had a really good day. Lots of really good things happened today. Hope yours was a good day as well. And hope I'm not making too much noise. I got this really big mic, and to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing with the big mic yet, but it seems to be giving me a little more sound than just what I'm using to record. So, all right. It's today, Virgo. Okay, so when I was meditating on your energy, Virgo, I felt as though you have had a conversation with somebody that ended badly and that you've left things unsaid. So this is kind of haunting you now. So you've had harsh words with somebody, maybe someone that you were in love with, or someone who loves you, someone that you've had a very long friendship with, relationship, family relationship of some kind. And I feel like you guys had some harsh words, some harsh parting words, and that now you're either no longer speaking, or when you're speaking to each other, it is only through other people, and it is on kind of harsh terms, I guess I could say. So the energy was kind of up and down. It was, it seems that sometimes you can get along with this person depending on the social setting, and sometimes you cannot. I don't know who the person is, but I just felt that there was a bit of tension. And so I thought we would go at it with the cards today. If that's okay with you. Today I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to call in for some help. I can't do this alone. It's not a one-person job. So I'm going to call in gods and goddesses, spirit, guides and angels, holders of the pure white light, to bless me that I will be a good channel for the collective Virgo. This is a general reading for the collective of Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please, Spirit, if you can help me to know what is the most important thing that the collective Virgo needs to know today. The most important thing that the collective Virgo needs to know today. This reading, by the way, is from the time that you have tuned into it until the end of the month. That doesn't mean that, you know, it may not resonate right now. And I always encourage people to come back and look at readings. So this one is for, you know, from now until the end of the month. Well, perhaps things are going on for you and you just don't realize that it's actually resonating. So I would say come back and sort of look over old videos just to see what actually did resonate and what didn't. Because sometimes it's a long time between when you get the reading and when something actually happens. For me, when I was first reading, what I didn't realize is that things don't happen right away. When you're very young in your intuition and you don't really understand how the universe works and how it just works in general when it comes to readings, things can happen the next day, but perhaps the cards are showing you information that of things that aren't going to take place for months. And so this is one of the rookie mistakes that I made when I started. So yeah, take the time to go over some old videos if you might see something that in those videos that helps you over these days. And we will start with 1, 2, and 3. It's hump day. Hope you guys are getting through the week. We're halfway there. We're more than halfway there now. Okay. And my nose always gets itchy. I never thought, you know, watching other videos before I started doing my own videos, I'm like, why is everybody's nose itchy? And now I know. When you start channeling, your nose gets itchy. I don't know why that is, but okay, so we're cutting. Virgo. What is the most important thing that Virgo needs to know from today till September the 30th? Tell me, Spirit, what's The most important thing that Virgo needs to know from now until the end of September 2019. The most important thing that the collective Virgo needs to know from now until September 30th, 2019. Okay, I think we're good. That feels good. Ready? First one. And it looks like you've got the Knight of Swords coming in. So somebody wants to come in and talk to you. Someone wants to come in and talk to you, but just remember that that is a sword card. So, you know, that sword is pointing up. That could very well mean harsh words. If you've had harsh words with this person before, it might be more of the same. My suggestion is to listen before you speak. I know it is our intention as people to just wait for someone to finish speaking so we can make our point, but sometimes it's more in the listening than it is in the telling. So maybe it's time to listen rather than to talk over that person or cut that person off. And I know it's hard when you're having a heated conversation, but the Knight of Swords is coming in, and there is going to be some quick conversation. Whether it's harsh or not is really up to you. I would say that no offense is taken. No offense is given where none is taken, which means that someone can't offend you if you don't allow it. So it really is up to you. Next one is, looks like a firm foundation. So, you know, some people call this the wedding card. It's a firm foundation. It's the Four of Wands, which is action. And this is a celebration of love, a celebration of marriage. That's coming up by the card that has harsh words though. So we're just going to keep moving and see what else comes up here. So it could be about a marriage, some harsh words inside a marriage, and somebody became single. So I have a feeling that, yeah, these harsh words probably were said inside of a marriage, and that caused someone to decide they want to be single. Who are you arguing with? Who are they arguing with, Spirit? Well, whatever it is, it's putting you into the Eight of Swords. You know, being bound and not being able to move, knowing that if you move this way or move that way, you could get cut. That's pretty stressful. It's a really stressful way to live. I don't wish that on anybody. It looks as though this is coming after the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is the card of someone who is single and abundant. This, though, tells me that that person, I think, became single, I wouldn't say begrudgingly, but I think that they tried, whoever this is, tried to hold on too long within the relationship. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, take it how it resonates with you, but in my own marriage, it seemed that as things were coming to a close, I guess you could say, when we really realized it was off the rails and not going back on, a lot of this began to happen. You know, you're like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? It's been a 15-year marriage. It's been a 20-year marriage. We have children. We have assets. Sometimes that just isn't enough to keep a marriage together. So we have harsh words coming in from the Knight of Swords, harsh words within a marriage. It caused someone to, looks like someone is going off to be single, and it's not like they really wanted it to end that way. You know, you really didn't want it to end harshly. And it's really hard not to end things harshly, but you really have to remember you were in love with this person once, right? And you did have children with them, you did create a life with them. It is, I know, really hard, especially depending on the circumstances of a split. So then we end up with the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is looking for love in a new direction. So that tells me that this is probably the breakup of either a common law marriage, a marriage, or a very close friendship. Someone became single. That tells me it's marriage, maybe not friendship, but relationship related. So, and likely marriage because of the Four of Wands. Coming up under the Knight of Swords is the World. So it looks like whoever became single is closing the old chapter. Closing the old chapter to open up a new chapter, being single. And I'm sorry if that was painful for you, because I know from experience it's not easy. So I'm really sorry if that was painful for you. But it looks like you are going off to find new love. And that's how they came up. Closing the old cycle to open a new cycle because you're in love. It looks to me like perhaps somebody is ending a marriage that they knew was going south anyway, because they want to be with someone else that they're very much in love with. And I mean, no judgment here. It is what it is. Circumstances fall into all kinds of separations, divorces, and I don't have an opinion of any of them because I am not without fault. I will never throw stones at another person's glass house because I live in one myself. So we have the Two of Cups coming up after the World. So that's a close of the old cycle, opening the new cycle, and immediately finding new love. Wow. And then the Hierophant comes to visit, and the Hierophant is the card of Taurus. It's the card of Taurus, and this is a clergyman. This is someone who performs marriages, baptisms. Someone can also go to this person for counseling in their marriage. Also, this indicates a long relationship, heading for a long relationship. So usually the clergyman is an indication that whatever is going on in the love realm is destined to be a very long relationship, a long and solid relationship. So it looks like somebody got out of a marriage in order to be single so they could find a new path in love and close that old cycle, because it was a painful cycle, because they are heading off to find their love, their true love. I would say their soulmate, right? Yeah, the soulmate. The Lover's card. Look at that depiction. Is that not beautiful? I love the Gilded Tarot for the artwork that's on it. So yeah, this card has a lot of energy, you guys. This isn't just love. This is true love. This is deep, true love. I can feel the energy off this card. This is deep, true love. This is knowing that this is your soulmate and you had to be with this person no matter what. That's what this is. And wow. Look at this, Virgo. That's how they came up. This one, the long relationship, and then the soulmates. So whatever you are headed for, universe is telling you that it's yours, whatever you are headed for. So don't be nervous, don't be scared. Because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Virgo, this is such a great reading. I wish I want to be a Virgo today. So yeah, look at that. Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. You have got 1, 2, 3, 4. And as I lay them out, it's 5, 10, 5. 1, 2, 3. I can count to 5, honest, I can. Okay, so 5, 10. So of the 10 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are major arcana, but they're all in the same line, which is so crazy. Oh, this one popped out. There we go. It is the Knight of Passion. Be careful for this guy, because this guy is the guy that comes in for fun. He's not the guy who stays. He's not the guy, you're not your forever guy. He's the guy who comes, who gives the passion, takes the passion, then he's out of there. So if that's what you're looking for, this is your man or your woman, your person. And then you get to start all over again. You and I are the Fool, and we are going to take this walk through this life and try and learn as many things as we can. And you're going to get a new start in love. This is, just stepping off the ledge and hoping you don't fall. But that's what that is. It's a brand new start. Wow. This is a powerhouse of a reading here. I don't think I've ever been so sure about something as I'm reading. There is a tower coming. Remember not to be afraid of the tower. The tower is shaking down things. It is shaking down things that no longer serve you. You don't need these things anyway. This could be bad memories. This could be, things that hurt you, people that hurt you. This could be, just things that kept you up at night, sadness, depression. So let it fall. Don't try and keep it up. Let it fall. Let that shakedown happen. It is coming after your new start. Keep that in mind. So this tower could be at the beginning of a new relationship. It also could be the conclusion of an old one. And then there is your King of Pentacles. So your King of Pentacles is really kind. It's an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, that's you. That's your card. So King is the guy who's kind. He has money. He has money. He is funding the kingdom. He is kind and charitable. Things bloom around him, including people and personalities. So there is your King. Coming out right after your Tower, by the way. And there's your Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is coming in to bring emotion. Could be, it's usually emotion and love. So far we've got 3 of the Knights out today. We've got the Knight of Swords, which is conversation. We've got the Knight of Wands, which is passionate. And then we've got the Knight of emotion. Look how quickly he's coming in though. You know, things like, look at that horse. That horse is like, we need to get there now. So, you know, this could very well be the person who also does not stay. So just be aware of that. Someone is coming in with emotion because there's been a judgment. You've made a decision. You've decided you're no longer carrying on with the old relationship. You can't do it that way. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for the mental health of the people around you either. If you do have children, it's scarring them more, you staying and you know, being in the upheaval, than them being able to watch you walk away in kindness. And I think that is a huge, huge lesson that a lot of people miss out on when they are in the midst of, you know, the embroiled divorce, is that the children come first. And when you make a judgment like this, a decision, it's really best for all involved. So the judgment, it can call up old things. It can call up, resurrect things that that are not yet discussed or fixed, but you have made a decision to leave the old relationship and move into the new relationship. You are a little hesitant though. The Four of Pentacles, for me, the first thing I always notice about this card is that he's holding all these pentacles to his chest. You know, something that's made out of metal. So it looks like he's covering his heart, which he's scared to get hurt. And who wouldn't be if you are coming out of a marriage, which the cards do say you are, you're hurt, you're wounded. Please give yourself time to heal. It's okay just to be single and give yourself time to heal. You don't need to jump into another relationship. Just take it slow. Take it slow, cover your heart, do the things that you need to do, because here comes your wishes and dreams. So the universe has your back. You're going to be okay. This is hope. This is dreams. This is also the card of Aquarius. So that could very well be who you're dealing with as well. So, you know, here it is. Here are your hopes and your dreams, your wishes. 8 of Pentacles. It's time to harvest. It's time to harvest all the things that you have planted. So, you know, here we go. It's it's harvest time. So you're harvesting the love and the kindness that you've been planting with someone else. Hopefully your marriage isn't ugly and awful and really full of heartache. I hope that this is work that you two can do together. This also can mean that you met someone at the workplace. This is mastery of self, mastery of emotions, mastery of speech. So it's just self-mastery essentially. And your Page of Cups, who is bringing in messages of love, messages of emotion, deep emotion. That is your 20 card spread. And where are my, they're there. Looking for my oracles. All right, let's see what we can get out of the oracles today. This is an amazing reading. I've never seen so much arcana, major arcana come up in one reading. I hope you're doing okay, Virgo. I hope everything's going the way that you want it. I'm sorry that this marriage is broken, but sometimes things happen in ways that we don't understand in order to remove things to make room for the things that the universe has planned for us. To the Sea. Take a look at that one. Yeah, you're traveling, you're going somewhere. That's what I see in here. You're in a boat. You're headed that way. It doesn't really even say which way that is. It's like you're just getting in your boat and going. You just need to go somewhere where you can be happy and be with yourself. But you have someone looking over you, and that's the card number 7. 7 is heaven. So just know that what you are doing is on the right path, and that you are, you're going to be okay in that boat. You're going to get to your destination. That's what the cards say. You're going to get to your destination and you're going to be happy. Once you get through that tower, you are going to be happy. And allow the tower, please. Allow it. Don't avoid it. The more you avoid a tower moment, the worse it's going to be. Chopping wood. Chop wood. Because things are hard work, right? This is also, oh, that's a 6. Okay. Chopping wood, it's hard work, right? Creating is hard work. Creating a new life from the old life. After the old life, after closing the cycle on the old life, it's really hard to create the new life. Like chopping wood, it's hard on our hearts, on our heads, it's hard on our body. And that's what emotions that are coming up from underneath, you know, depression and sadness and whatever you've been living in for this period of time while this marriage has been breaking down, all that is going to be coming to the surface, and it's just going to make you feel sore and sad. But you know what? The thing is that it is hard work, and you're going to reap the rewards of that. The universe is watching, and you're on the right path. If you weren't on the right path, you wouldn't be getting these cards. I'm just going to do one more. Yeah, leg up. So someone's going to be there to help you, whether it's your significant other or somebody you know, a friend, family, somebody's going to help you with the leg up. You are going to be fine, Virgo. It's going to be a tough road. It always is tough when things break down. It doesn't matter who started it, who finished it, or who's the cause of it. We all have our own stories, but when it comes down to it, what's the most important thing is how our children survive it. So if you have children, just be sure to know that they're watching, and although they see the kerfuffle that's going on now, what they're going to remember is the end result. What happened in the end? You know, they're not going to remember necessarily the fight that happened at the beginning. How did you resolve it? That's really information that they can use for their life. No, I'm not Oprah. I'm Elsie. But you know what? I have a little bit of life experience in these things. So we had a successful parting of our marriage, and our son is doing really well, and we're actually pretty good friends. So I just really hope that this isn't tearing your family apart, is all. Virgo, I feel a little bit anxious for you. So I hope that wherever you are tonight, that you're breathing well and looking up at the stars and up at the moon, trying to find your center. Just try and find your center. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you very much for coming by. By the way, you guys, I cannot believe how many subscriptions I have. I've been saying this in every video because it's freaking me out. At this point now, it's freaking me out. So over the last 48 hours, I've had like about 60 subscriptions, and you guys are amazing. Thank you. Because I really am trying really hard. I don't have very much time because I kind of used up some of my time, you know, going through life stuff. So I have a very short time in which I can get these 1,000 subscribers. So you guys are killing it. You're helping me, and I appreciate that. And I'm going to be here for you because of that. So thank you very much for all that you do and for subscribing. Welcome to the newbies. Hello to the old bees, and anyone in between. And see you soon. Bye.